Here's the thing that bugs me about a crush. When I'm reading a book and I don't have a crush, I'm like, God, this book is great. And then when I'm reading a book and I do have a crush, I'm like, I wish he were here to see me reading this book. I wrote this song, Heat of the Summer, and I had a big crush. I found myself just having really nothing to do. And I thought, I don't like this person I've become in these 2 weeks where I have nothing to do and I have a crush on this guy. I used to be so cool, and now I'm not anymore. I was like, I'm gonna write about a crush, but I'm gonna write about it from the perspective of being annoyed that I'm having one. So I'm crazy. That's usually not my thing, bitch, I'm crazy. Suspicious and insane, can you blame me? Yeah, you made me this way. Now I'm in the trenches, fighting for my senses. I'm calling myself crazy. That's usually not my thing. I'm pretty analytical. I am an emotional person. I do act on feelings sometimes, but I would say I'm mostly thinking something through at least for a second before I send that text or get that double scoop or, whatever. Stay up and I pace around the room. Wake up and I'm thinking about you. Can't read or write or do what I like to do. I spend my days 420 plays just thinking, what's he gonna do? That was true for me at the time. Up late at night, lamp lighting, no music on. He was often my first thought when I woke up, and then there's the tone for the day. And he doesn't like you back. My life is a horror film. But then I got that thing and it changed me. Now all I ever think's, would you date me? And I bet you would, but if you wouldn't, oh, I'll catch you in the trenches, coming to your senses. I don't always do this in my songs, but I just kept the melody of the first verse and did it for the second verse. I don't know, I just was grooving. But then I got that thing. It's like that illness, that disease, having a crush. And it changed me. Instead of thinking about, Shakespeare or like Robert De Niro or Martin Scorsese, I'm thinking about this guy and would he date me or not? I'm taking thirst traps in the mirror in my room. I think I look bad, so I take 100. I used to kick back watching movies and the news, but now I'm lame. It's such a shame. I used to be so super cool. The first one is more genuinely serious. Like, I think I look bad, so let me move that ring light just a little to the left. And then I think I look bad, so I take 100 is more me thinking about how you'd think you'd take 100 photos of yourself if you thought you looked really good, but I think the reality is you take 100 photos of yourself if you think you look bad, because if you got the shot, you got the shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking thirst traps and I'm waking up at noon. I think I'll text back when I'm in the shower. I used to kick back watching movies and the news, but now I'm lame. It's such a shame. I used to be so super cool. If I like someone and he hasn't texted me back and I've got to take a shower, I always put my phone right on that counter and I get in the shower and I do everything I need to do, and I'm also saying a prayer for the entirety of the shower that when I get out, there will be the text from him. Or it's not even that dramatic all the time. It's that I'm in the shower and I'm like, well, I can't look at my phone now, so maybe that's when he'll have texted me and I'll get out and there it will be, that text from him. That's so underwhelming. I used to be so super cool. Now I'm in a box with all the tools. I know it's all because of you. Yes, I forgive, but I don't forget at all. You're not suffering a fool. I know it's why you want me to. I know it's why you want me to. 'Cause I used to be so super cool. That bridge is just a repeat of feelings that I've expressed throughout the song. And I was sort of wishing that I could say something new there, but it just rolled off the tongue. And I was like, yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to keep thinking about this. And like, it was just sort of me winking at myself, being like, I have not. Yeah, okay. It's all because of him. Cry me a river. But I do forgive you, as always, as I always do, because that's who I am. Now I listen to my playlist and pretend I'm you. Look at what I posted and pretend I'm you. I'm sick and twisted and boring, but all yours, so let me adore ya. I'm not what I used to be, and you don't want me, it's easy to see. And I'll move on eventually, but for now I'm taking pictures. I wrote up to basically but then I listened to my playlist and pretend I'm you, that whole part. And I remember that just naturally flowing out of me and being like, that is too far. Should I shine a light on this thing that I think a lot of people do, which is look at their own Instagram profiles through the eyes of their crush, or the playlist thing where I listen to music and pretend I'm in my crush's body and he's like, she's got good taste. But it's just true. I think the older I get, the less I do it, but I really did a lot in high school and college and yesterday. I'm taking thirst traps in the mirror in my room. I think I look bad, but it doesn't matter. I once read that some people's beauty can't be captured, and he'll be sorry, happy ever after. I'm sure it was an Instagram quote. Some people's beauty moves. I saw that and I was like, makes sense to me now. Because I haven't always liked the way I look in pictures. I've spent most of my life seeing a photo of me and going, that's not what I look like. Instead of going, oh, I hate myself. Sometimes I would, yes, have that feeling a little bit, but I had to always make it okay because it was every photo. And so I just started to tell myself that's not what I look like. Then I saw that quote on Instagram about beauty moving, and I was like, oh, and that's also so poignant and true and completely about me. I just applied it to myself with great relief. The whole song's about taking thirst traps, and then at the end, the girl realizes she is beautiful, she just can't get a good selfie. This is such a fun song. It's weird that it ends on the down. I just was like, I want it to come back full force. So I told Ricky the next day, I was like, I want the song to come back full force without a moment of pause. He was like, sax solo. And I was like, okay. To me, it's like the valiant, gorgeous end that song deserves, especially after the last line of it.